Welcome back to 10 Biggest Website Mistakes. Did you have your website set up a while ago and forgotten about it? We look at potential clients' websites all the time, and I have to admit that almost all of them either have out-of-date information or they don't function correctly. I often meet people at networking events, and when I get home I check out their websites. As a courtesy, I often email them with a few things that no longer function. I think the worst was that one site didn't even show up. The hosting had run out and they didn't even know. They were very grateful when I contacted them and let them know. Have you gone over your website recently to see if it is out of date? You're not going to impress potential clients with out-of-date offers, events that have long ago come and gone. Potential customers will start to think that you will look after them like you look after your website, and they'll leave as fast as they find you. My recommendation is not to add dated information if you don't have proper access to the back end of your website, or if you don't have the time to look after your site. The other problem that we find when we are looking at websites is that links to other pages often don't work and various images don't show. The page may have been removed or renamed and the image may no longer be in the library section of your website. The worst I've seen is the wrong phone number. There was a potential client that I met at a networking event and we agreed to get together to have a chat. I rang the number on her website and it went to an entirely different business, and it wasn't even a friendly business. They were really rude. As it turned out, this was a reasonably new website, so even when you were building a new website, you must check everything yourself. So when was the last time you checked all the links on your website? When did you last check that your images were showing? Luckily, this doesn't have to take up a lot of time. If you have a website that is built on a WordPress platform, I recommend you install the Broken Link Checker plugin. It will check your site regularly and notify you via email if you have any issues. If your site is not a WordPress site, just Google Broken Link Checkers and there are a number of options. If you don't know what I'm talking about, send an email to your web developer and ask them if they can add a Broken Link Checker to your website. This is a plugin that we add to all of our clients' websites. Once a month, you should have a look at your website just to make sure. Go through all the links on your navigation bars. Click through to see that they actually open in a new page. And it's the page that you intend them to open to. Sometimes I see a link to a page and it bears no resemblance to why I've clicked it, and I suspect that they may have attached the wrong page to the link. Scan down, make sure your images are there and they've got not those little no image icons that you see on websites. Go through your pages and make sure if you've got any internal links, so these sorts of links that click through to your pages, click on those. Make sure that they work and go through to the pages that you want them to. It is amazing that we can look at something over and over again and not see errors. For this reason, I recommend you get someone who has not seen your site before to look at it with fresh eyes. You should also get someone else to follow your sales funnel. Sign up for your compelling offer, buy a product or service. It can be really revealing. I followed the sales funnel of a client and quickly found out that when I added a product to their shopping cart in one particular section of their website, I couldn't then find the shopping cart to process the order and my payment. I can't imagine how many sales they'd lost because people couldn't check out. So, no guessing on what your task is for today. Go and check your website and see what you find. Also arrange to have a Broken Link Checker installed on your website so you don't have to worry about it. So that's all for today. I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow.